Today I'm showing you guys the best luck value to get divines in Anime Fighters Simulator. Now, first and foremost, a lot of you guys on my previous videos, you're always saying things like, trademark, these rates are wrong. First off, the rates are 100% accurate. They were confirmed by Daireb himself, who made the rates and how the luck formula in Anime Fighters works. So this is not just numbers that I'm making up. This is literally how the game's code decides if you get a divine or not. Secondly, let me make this clear because so many people misunderstand this. This is not a pity. This is not a pity like you see, like a hard pity like you see in Anime Adventures or, you know, All-Star Tower Defense or something where you're guaranteed to get a unit after you open this amount of stars. There is no divine pity. There is a secret pity that you can use basically a potion with in this game, but there's no divine pity in this game. So if you want a divine, you just have to get lucky at the end of the day. However, we can look at the actual odds of something. So how is odds different than pity? You can think of it like if you roll a dice, there's a 1 in 6 chance of you rolling a 1 when you roll a dice. But if you roll a dice 6 times, you're not always guaranteed to roll a 1. You could roll a 1 your first roll, or you could roll a 1 your 20th roll. Okay? That's how it works. Those are what odds and probability are. And now let's go ahead and open while we actually discuss this. I'm just going to kind of open this in the background and we'll go ahead and pop these numbers up on the screen. So let's start with Summer Island. Here we go. Okay. So Summer Island. If you actually look at the rates, they're no different from the last Summer Island. The odds are exactly the same. So what that means to you is that you're basically just going to try and get as much luck as you possibly can. If you do have a ton of luck because of the events that are going on, basically 39.5 luck is the breaking point at which any more luck than that will actually decrease your odds of getting a divine. So don't go over 39.5 luck. That's very, very difficult. There are very few players that can actually do that, even with max everything and a 5x boost. And most of them know that if you do actually want to open divines, you actually want to increase your time multiplier by a significant amount, more so than your luck. So typically what I recommend players to do is try and push over that 20 luck threshold and then just max out your time multiplier as quickly as possible so that excuse me. Holy cow. So that you can do like I'm These are the weirdest. It's like I'm not even sneezing, but I am. I don't know what is going on here. As you can see in the current gameplay that you're watching right now, we're max opening like every 3 seconds. So that's because I have an 11.25x time multiplier, plus I have 27.1 luck. So this is like a pretty good range to be within. I'm max opening every few seconds. I have a significant amount of luck. We probably, you know, if we were to overnight this, we'd probably get a divine relatively easily. You know, we're getting shiny secrets quite often and whatnot. So, but yes. So let's talk about like, as you're opening, as you can see, the ideal luck for Summer Island is 39.5. Now, a lot of players have also been asking me, trademark, there's been 4 new maps or, you know, 2 new maps that have come out since you last did the rates on Wano. What's the rates for Slayer's Forest or 1,000 Year Blood War? Now, the nice thing about this is that the rates are actually identical. They have not adjusted. So every world has what's called like a luck modifier. It's hidden. You don't know it. But usually the higher world that you go, the more that luck modifier actually decreases your luck. It's like a negative luck modifier that takes away luck as you increase through the worlds. However, in the past World 37, they have not changed that amount. So you can see that if you look at the rates for Hell's Paradise, it's exactly the same as the rates for 1,000 Year Blood War. which means that you can just use the same rates that I've given you guys in the past. That's kind of why I've been delaying this video, is because I was waiting for like a new, I was hoping that this new summer event was going to be different, but summer event is also exactly the same as the old summer event. It seems like they just like copy and pasting previous things. So that's both good and bad. It's good for a player in that you don't actually need to get, the more negative luck that obviously that happens, the harder it is to get a divine as you progress in the worlds. So you can see that it's actually a little bit harder to get a divine on like the latest world than it is to get a divine in the summer event. So the breaking point for luck in Thousand Year Blood War is like 44.5 luck. And I'm not sure if it's actually possible to get over 44.5 luck. Maybe with like 2x artifact and maxed out multitude, maxed out fortune artifact, and maybe maxed out Rien and everything. Maybe. I'm not positive. I have gotten over 40 luck, but I'm not sure if 44.5 is. So it's not really a concern for like 99.999% of players. But that would be the lowest that you could potentially get your divine odds on one of those maps. Now you'll notice something between all of these figures. In fact, I'll even add Super Island up here because Super Island is the easiest area to actually hatch a divine. You'll notice that even in the easiest map, Super Island actually gives you bonus luck when you're opening in Super Island. Even when you're opening in Super Island, the best your odds can actually get is like 1 in 3.1 million stars average. So basically like 1 in 3 million is the best odds that you can actually get for a divine. And a lot of you are going to be like, but Trademark, I opened my first divine in 100,000 stars. You know, these can't possibly be the rates. Well, no, they are. You just got lucky. For every one of you that got lucky, there's also some other person out there that's gotten unlucky, and they've had to open 2 or 3 times as many stars as is shown on these rates to actually get their divine. So just consider yourselves, you know, fortunate if you open less than this amount. It just means that you get lucky. If you open more than that amount, it means you're unlucky. And if you open it around whatever the amount is, that's what should happen on average. You should open about that many stars. So you can see that in Super Island, the break-even point is around 30 luck. 30 luck. You don't want to go above 30 luck, and there's a lot of you that can go above for 30 luck. So if you're going for like Vegito to use as an avatar or something, don't go above 30 luck while opening on Super Island. It's just not going to help you. It's actually going to hurt you, and your odds are going to go down. So there you go. Those are the ideal values to actually maximize your chance of getting a divine. Like I said, this is not a pity. It is not a guarantee. So the best thing to do to actually hatch divines is exactly what I'm doing here. I have videos on this. You use GS auto clicker or something like this. You're going to AFK overnight, max opening just like this with as high of a luck value and as high of a time multiplier as you possibly can. And if you do that with the high enough values, and if you do enough stars, eventually you're going to hatch some divines. So the only unfortunate thing about this new update is that the new divine is complete trash. Hopefully they buff him. He certainly needs a buff because he's even worse than the old summer event divine. So let's hope they buff our boy Asta, because right now he's struggling. Anyways, guys, that's basically the new divine rates. I know, I'm sorry to break it to you, is exactly the same as the old rates, but hopefully this video clarified some things about how the luck system works. And that's it for me, Malo Alpito. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out of here.